Molly Shannon is Peggy, a lonely secretary whose only companion is her dog Pencil, in screenwriter and first-time director Mike White's comedy, The Year of the Dog. When Pencil dies, Peggy doesn't know what to do with her life and begins a series of exploratory expeditions into the world of dating and finding a meaningful undertaking to fill her days. Along the way, she dates her boorish neighbor Al, John C. Reilly, and a gentle dog trainer named Newt, Peter Sarsgaard. But luck seems to be...
Hello.
Is this Miss Spade?
Yes.
Hi, Miss Spade. I'm Newt Erdrich at the SPCA LA. I'm a client services manager. I work in the adoption program to place animals to prevent them from being euthanized by the city, and I noticed that you were very upset about losing your dog. And my instinct is that you're a very sensitive, caring pet owner, and that is exactly the kind of people that we're looking for. And, well, we have a dog here who needs a home. And this dog, Valentine is his name, has some behavioral issues. And I just thought that maybe you might fall in love with him. It's a shot in the dark here, but I'm just desperate because I don't want to see him die, but no pressure.
You know, Richard, I think this film makes every mistake you can make.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Mike White, first-time director.
Yeah.
He wanted a very stylized film,
right.
a film that is about the theme. And the theme is people who are extremely single-minded. Everyone in this film is single-minded. Everyone is a caricature.
Right, everybody's got their own little hobby horse here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she has to find her hobby horse.
Right.
The problem is, this is also a realistic film, and no one is this one-dimensional. You know?
It's a real put down. It's set in Duarte, which is one of our like deeper suburbs in Los Angeles County, and I think it's really just doesn't get a sense of the place. You're trying to figure out how she could have like how a woman who loses her beloved beagle, and why shouldn't she love her beagle? I really don't understand the guy's like point of view towards this. Is like why wouldn't it be a catastrophe? She has to kind of find her way out of that and just carry him off of all of these like single-mindedly obsessed people.
Single-minded, so simple-minded. Let's not call it simple.
Yes.
Single-minded.
Yeah,
it really is simple-minded. Every one of them, and you just don't accept it. On top of this, the technique, which I mean, I've got to think the man knows more about this. The camera never moves. It's still, and everyone is lined up with a center frame, so everything is stagnant. It's like he's taking snapshots of these people, and I mean, it's just like
it's very curious. And I think actually, I've heard some people compare this to like Christopher Guest's movies, but I think that the key difference is that while Guest goes for a neo-documentary style, everybody in his films are performers. They're bad performers, but they're performers, and this is just people that have their little obsessions, including Molly Shannon, who gives the biggest Sandy Duncan imitation of all time. Just as this kind of Nimrod trying to find her way and like becoming obsessed with
one thing after another.
They treat also, she becomes a vegan, and that was a real put down to people that make that dietary choice, and they treat it as if she was going around claiming she was from the planet, from the star vegan.
Well, everyone is being put down in this film. But it's you say, why is it really this important? And I was wondering, 2/3 through, how the hell did he ever get the money to make this film?
You wonder.
I mean, it's so. Who cares?
The dogs were good.
The dogs were great.
And I think that's the reason. The reason a film like this gets off the ground is you can tell people, well, everybody who has a dog wants to see it. Not everybody who has a dog is going to want to see a movie in which the dog dies. They avoid movies like that. So,
well, I'm going to retitle this film "The Dog of the Year."
The Dog of the Year.
Yeah, of course, it's obvious. Okay.